Hello, you wonderful people. This is Marvelexa, and welcome to the first episode of the new series. As you can see from the title on screen right now, this is Hollow Knight. I suspect most people watching will already know what this game's all about, but for those of you that don't, it is a beautiful, hand-drawn Metroidvania from a very small team of developers, starring a cast of adorable little bugs. And it is one of my favourite games ever. Let's jump into it, shall we? Oh, it does save them. Now these playthroughs are from quite a while ago. Most of the more recent times I've played it have been on the Switch, actually. I had no idea I didn't have a 108% completion game on here, but maybe there's some discrepancies between what was saved on the cloud and what was on my old computer. I don't know. In wilds beyond, they speak your name with reverence and regret. For none could tame our savage souls, that yet you the challenge met. Under palest watch, you taught, we changed, base instincts were redeemed. A world you gave to bug and beast, as they had never dreamed. From Elegy for Hallownest by Monomon the Teacher. Now, people who've already played the game will know what's going on in this little cutscene here. But for anyone not familiar, that all must appear exceedingly cryptic. Don't particularly want to go into details of what's happening there, because I'm not sure exactly how much I should be revealing in terms of what might be spoilers and what might not be. But regardless, this little guy here, they're going to be our protagonist through the game. They are the Knight. They are not, in fact, the Hollow Knight. Though in a sense, they are I don't know. Again, not sure how much to go into it. Spoilers and all that. Yeah. Anything there? No, it's just, back the way we came. Read this little tutorial tablet here. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Your great strength marks you among us. Focus your soul and you shall achieve feats of which others can only dream. So, yeah. Soul is essentially your mana in this game. And as it says there, you get it by hitting enemies. And at the moment, the only thing we can spend it on is healing, like so. You see, that was falling on the spikes entirely for purposes of demonstration of the soul and healing mechanics, and has absolutely nothing to do with the fact that I'm bad at this, or at least exceedingly rusty since the last time I played it. Okay, that little one might be getting away. Probably see it somewhere down here. There it is. I mean, it's not all that important. The temporary hearts that we'll get, well, they're not hearts, they're little mask shards up there. I mean, it's not going to last a whole long time. Okay, missed that little thing there. Yeah, the little side bits with secrets going to be a running theme through this playthrough. There's quite a lot of little secret areas. Now at the moment, doesn't seem like we can do anything there, but actually we can. You can jump and attack downwards, and it will pogo off the things. In our lands, do not hide your true form. Let all bask in your majesty. Only this kingdom could produce one such as you. We get our first little secret of the run. Selected a charm. Fury of the Fallen. And we can't equip that just yet, because we haven't seen a bench. Benches being our checkpoints. But we'll see one very soon. Don't you worry about that. Now just get back here and go the way we were intended to go. This is a nice little introduction to the walls that you can break that are only breakable from one side. Beyond this point, you enter the land of King and Creator. Step across this threshold and obey our laws. Bear witness to the last and only civilization, the Eternal Kingdom, Hallownest. Alright. Let's go bear witness to this Eternal Kingdom, shall we? Spoiler alert, Kingdom may not be quite as eternal as advertised. And our walk speed slows down here, as we can take in the atmosphere of Dirtmouth, or Dirtmouth, however you're supposed to pronounce it. And we can talk with this chap.
Oh there, traveller. Afraid there's only me left to offer welcome. Our town's fallen quiet, you see. The other residents, they've all disappeared. Headed down that well, one by one, into the caverns below. Used to be there was a great kingdom beneath our town. It long fell to ruin, yet it still draws folks to its depths. Health, glory, enlightenment. That darkness seems to promise all things. I'm sure you too seek your dreams down there. Well, watch out. The sickly air that fills the place. Creatures turn mad, and travelers are robbed of their memories. Perhaps dreams aren't such great things after all.
Well, don't tell me not to dream.
Many used to come, hoping the kingdom would fulfill their desires. Hallownest it was once called, supposedly the greatest kingdom there ever was, full of treasures and secrets. Now it's nothing more than a poisonous tomb full of monsters and madness. Everything fades eventually, I suppose. Feeling tired? That bench may be iron, but I assure you it's quite comfortable. There's no better place to collect your thoughts before heading below. Thus, I enjoy the company. Not that you seem the talkative sort.
And yeah, from there he just repeats. But this is the bench. And it's already giving us the charm equip tutorial because we got this early. And there's 2 notches, hey? Now, as that description may kind of give a hint, it's essentially this game's red tearstone ring. But you don't see a lot of people really making use of it as much as you do like speedrunners and challenge runners in the Souls games using red tearstone ring. I think there's just many other good ways to increase your damage generally. We'll just go through here. No, there's nothing we can really do in this area at the moment, but just make note that there is a crying worm dude in here. We'll see where that's useful soon enough. You can see this area. Got a bit of plant coverage over it. A bit of a hint that it leads to a new area. Pilgrim's Way. Travellers of Hallownest descend through verdant wilds and fungal groves to the city at this kingdom's heart. There all wishes shall be granted, all truths revealed. Well, that sounds pretty good, doesn't it? But unfortunately, this dude's blocking our way and there's not really a whole lot we can do about it. Now here's a character you'll always be glad to see whenever you can find him. Hello there. Come down to explore all these beautiful old ruins? Don't mind me. I have a fondness for exploring myself. Getting lost and finding your way again is a pleasure like no other. We're exquisitely lucky, you and I. I'm a cartographer by trade. I'm working on mapping this area right now. You'd like to buy a copy of my work so far? Hell yeah, dude. So this is the map system in the game.
This.
A map can be a useful thing, but it alone won't show you where you are. If you've not the head for directions, I suggest purchasing a compass from my wife Iselda. She's just now opening our new shop in Dirtmouth, and selling all sorts of useful things to wanderers like yourself. She'll even sell some of my old maps from time to time. I pop back to see her whenever I finish mapping an area. She's always so excited to see me.
Oh,
by the way, I haven't introduced myself, have I? Yes, I should apologize for that, and when you spend a lot of time by yourself with just your own thoughts, you forget the niceties of conversation. My name is Cornifer. Always loved exploring the world. Why, when I was first hatched, I wandered off immediately, leaving my brothers and sisters and poor mother behind. Why, as soon as I could, I moved to Dirtmouth with my wife. A huge, unending kingdom to explore right on our doorstep. Who could resist? Anyway, I'll let you return to your travels. With little luck, we'll meet again. Be safe and farewell. I'll be finding my maps. I've tried to fill out as much as I can, but every map is a work in progress. If you'd like some help filling up, if you'd like to fill out some of the maps yourself, you can purchase some mapping supplies from my wife up in Dartmouth. We've set up a little store to help make ends meet. And yeah. From there, just looping dialogue, but yeah, that's map system in a game. When you press the map button when you're new to an area, you will get nothing until you find this guy. And immediately after finding him, you get this little hastily scrawled map that he's managed to map out so far. It's kind of only the basic outline of areas. And oh dear. And if you want any more detail for it, you need to fill it in yourself. But in order to do that, we need an item, specifically the quill, which we will get from their shop back in Dartmouth that he mentioned. I don't remember what's all the way down here. I know there's a reason you can't fully go this direction, but I can't remember what it is. Oh, because it's not actually a direction to go, it's just one of the grubs. So yeah, those adorable little worm babies, they're all over. One of the one of the major collectibles in the game. Now you may remember the crying worm dude earlier. Well, hopefully you can put together crying worm dude. Lots of little trapped worm babies. Yeah. You save them and they go back there. And you visit back there anytime you're in the area and receive the rewards. And there's some pretty good things. No, we won't go that way just yet. We'll actually go through here. You see, they put that little geo deposit, geo being your currency, your money, put it right next to a breakable wall because they know you're going to hit it, and they know there's a good chance you'll reveal the extra little secret. But let's do what this room is intended for. So yeah, you'll occasionally come across rooms like that that will just lock you in until you complete a combat challenge. And this is a jump we cannot make. At least there's lots of treasure down here. It's up here anyway. I think it's just Yeah, it's a hot springs. With a bench. Now, if we didn't already have full soul and full masks, that would be healing us to full. Let's just carry on our merry way. Now I have actually just realised I've missed an interaction with an NPC, but he'll still be there when we make the full circuit. Just yeah, if we'd gone right instead of left when we initially came down the hole, down the well into the Forgotten Crossroads from Dirtmouth. I guess now's as good a time as any to talk about what you can kind of expect from this series. It is going to be a completionist series. Going to be, at the very least, a 100% completion. And we're going to go for the 112%. More goodies up there, so let's see if we can get those. But yeah, played this game through twice before, once on PC, once on Switch. Those were other files on my on this game. I think we're just starting out for kind of attempts at the speed achievements. Or generally following the loosely following the speedrun route anyway. On my Switch playthrough I kind of loosely followed the 108% completion speedrun route, occasionally ducking out of difficult fights that they were doing early. Didn't think I really needed to follow that route in order to get the speed completion achievement, because speed completion, is it 10 hours? Might even be 20 hours. Yeah, we can't do anything with that yet. But yeah, the time frame on speed completion is extremely lenient. Don't necessarily need to be following the guide for it, or trying to emulate any actual speedruns, because just the time frame is so much different. Okay. Yeah, may as well do this now, I guess. This is, in a sense, the first boss of the game. Kind of not really, though. Basically just a big punching bag. Yeah. When it explodes into the little ones, it probably poses a bit more of a threat than when it's whole. So we can't quite make this just yet. But there is something good in there. I'll tell you what, actually. If there's a flying enemy nearby, we might be able to make it. But, yeah, I don't think we can do a whole lot there anyway. But, talking to this guy is important.
Oh, title.
Or you wield your nail like a club. Esme, how much deeper do we have to go?
Oh,
Oh, what? Who are you? I see. This old village. What a strange dream. To have led me down here. If you hadn't found me, I don't know what I don't think I would have ever woken. I'm Sly. Usually I live an uneventful life up in Dartmouth. The air in these ruins doesn't agree with me, so I'd best be getting back. If you return about, come and see me. I'm probably the friendliest face left there. I can thank you properly for your good deed. Oh, you're exploring then? Very brave. Plenty of courageous wanderers have been lost to the hunger of these old caverns. Have your nail though, and I can tell that just by looking at you, you know how to wield it. And yeah, just repeat there. But yeah, what he said there about returning to Dartmouth. He will, and he's very important. He's a shop. Sells some very good stuff. I don't see any flying enemies around here that we could use to give ourselves a little boost up to that area, that ledge we couldn't get to. So let's just not entirely forget it, but leave it in the back of our minds for now. That'll be a common thread in this game. Like another thing here. Door with an open slot. And a big door. Though that's something we can't really do anything with yet. But again, later. Give you all these little glimpses of what you might be using one day. As any good Metroidvania will. Okay. This is another place where knowing how to nail pogo will get you a good little early reward. Let's try! Okay. And then just walk directly into them. Now the truth is I didn't actually even see those. But yeah, if you even walk on the onto the spikes from the side, you die. Well, not die, but get hurt. Now these guys are a little step above what we've seen so far. They use shields. They even block above them. But if you just persistent with your nail pogoing, get them no problem. Oh, did not mean to fall down there. Wait. Is this connecting to a place we've been earlier? Kind of all turned around. Even it's just in the beginning bit as well. Oh, it is connecting there. Okay. So... yeah, that's just that section. So, go to top left or top right. Okay, this doesn't lead anywhere, but it is some treasure. This is where we shall head. And get a little checkpoint there. A toll machine with the symbol of a stag. Insert geo? Absolutely.
Greetings, little one. Been an age since I last heard the ringing of a station bell. It echoed down the stagways and called me to you. I've grown stiff and tired over these many years, and I've forgotten much. But the sound of the bell will always call me back. These stagways stretch the depths of Hallownest. You want to travel them? Hail me from the platform. I will take you where you need to go.
And with that, we've unlocked the station in Forgotten Crossroads, and we can use that to go right back up to Dartmouth. And the building that we'll come out of in Dartmouth is one that was locked from the outside, so we couldn't have accessed it before. Even if we could have accessed it before, it wouldn't have led us anywhere because we hadn't unlocked any other stag stations. But there are now 2 open doors in the town. Apart from that, the stag station. This is Iselda.
Bapanada.
And yeah, you'll hear that bapanada a lot. It's amazing, just like from that just short sound bite of utter gibberish, you can just immediately like discern her whole attitude about having to work up in this shop while her husband Cornifer's doing all the exploring and mapping out areas. But yeah. Come to buy a map, have you? It's really my husband you should be dealing with, but what a surprise, he's headed down below. He'll put back occasionally to deliver new maps for the store. I do wish he'd spend a little more time up here. Not much interest in retail myself. Now let's see what there is here for me to sell. And yeah, we get all sorts of things for our mapping needs. The quill is 100% essential, because that's what allows you to add to maps yourself. Get a more accurate representation of the area. And the Wayward Compass is, well, as it says right there, highly recommended. Because that is what allows you to see where you are on the map. And if you hadn't gotten the Fury of the Fallen from the little secret at the start, this will also be your introduction to charms and that whole system. And we just go and sit on the bench, and as we do, we get the notice map updated. Oh yeah, we're not in the Forgotten Crossroads anymore, so we won't get that whole map. but we will as soon as we go under. And yeah, we equip the Wayward Compass. We have one spare notch, and it is a one-notch charm. And now when we look at the map, we get a little icon of ourselves. Pretty cute, isn't it? Let's check in on Sly.
Ah, hello. I knew we'd meet again. How do you like my cozy little store? Made myself pretty comfortable here, selling old trinkets to travelers like yourself. You're planning a trip below. I have several items that may improve your chance of survival.
So, what are all these then? Muskstrad is essentially art pieces from Zelda games. Like, if you collect 4 of them, you'll get a new mask in your life bar. Vessel fragments are similar, but apply to your soul meter. If you collect 3 of them, you get a an extension to that. It's I think each little extra you get is enough for like 1 heal. Simple key. Well, that opens a simple lock. And we also have some charms. Gathering Swarm, which is something that will automatically collect all the money in an area. It's actually these tiny little flies that go and grab it for you. It's also pretty cute. And Stalwart Shell, which I think that's, yeah. Oh no, that's more time to recover after taking damage, not the yeah, Steady Body's the one I was thinking of, the one that decreases knockback from attacking things. And this is really expensive item here. No, it's a lantern. Lets you see in dark areas. But don't really have the money to buy any of those right now. The map things were kind of more important. So let's go back down to the Forgotten Crossroads. And finish exploring. Oh yeah, let's check our map as well, actually. Yeah, you see how much better it's all been filled in now that we have the quill, and you see exactly on the map where we are. Pretty neat feature. Now to the left here is kind of our ultimate destination for the Forgotten Crossroads. Let's not do that just yet. Oh, wait, no, that's where we came from before. Yeah, it is. You see this little indented area? And we can hear a grub and hear a little worm baby calling from somewhere. So, just attack that wall and, yep, there's another grub to save. And what we just opened there. It's somewhat of a shortcut. It's essentially the reason we didn't go right at the start when we dropped down from Dirtmouth. Because, yeah, you can't get to the boss going that way. And to the right here is somewhere that is very dark. And there's stuff falling from the sky. Now you can try and navigate here in the dark, but it's just a lot easier if you have the lantern. And also, I think there's like a little toll booth at the end that you can't activate in the dark regardless of if you know where it is. So going that way does, yeah, you are absolutely locked into needing the lantern to do so. But the area it takes you to is actually reachable by another way. Another way that we, again, currently do not have the means to get to. But eventually we will. I've also forgotten what's this way, but let's rediscover it together. If I had to guess, it's gonna take me out kind of in the middle of that big chute to the left, so I'm not sure what purpose it will serve us coming here right now, but just some kind of curiosity. Oh well, okay. Not quite. Yeah, using this guy kind of is the only way we'll be able to get them right now, but yeah. I guess that's always something we can come back for. And yeah, this is just taking us directly to this chute again, which we do not need right now. There we go! Okay, so I guess that will be going in the video after all. But yeah, if you're playing along and can't quite get that one just yet, no worries. We'll get the means to do so soon enough. Be one of the yeah, it'll be one of the first things we'll be getting. So let's continue exploring the Forgotten Crossroads in areas we haven't been to yet. This is Mila. Oh, bury my mother, pale and slight. Bury my father with his eyes shut tight. Bury my sisters 2 by 2, and then when you're done, let's bury me too. You know that one? It's one of my favorites. We can sing something else if you like. You start singing and I'll join in. Bet you have a beautiful singing voice. So, what are you down here for? If you came to get wealthy, just look around you. These mines are still bursting with riches. There's plenty for everyone. Just grab a pick and join in. Oh, bury the knight with her broken nail. Bury the priest something about a crown. Can't remember the rest of that one. Maybe I'll just hum it.
Yum, yum.
And we run into an obstacle that we can't get past just yet. But again, when you're going through this, you just gotta keep all these little things that you can't quite get around, just keep them in the back of your mind. Maybe think what kind of an upgrade that would be in a game like this would allow me to get past that. That was a little floor that rumbled as we walked over it. Suggest, oh, got hit. This guy's fairly dangerous because, as you just saw, yeah, does 2 masks worth of damage. I think the first enemy that you could possibly find in the game that does that, but in beating them, we have rescued another grub, another worm baby. And this basically just takes us back to the start, but there's this big temple here. Temple of the Black Egg. And it's also this dude. Hello there. How delightful to meet another traveller on these forgotten roads. You're a short one, but you've got a strong look about you. I'm Quirrell. I have something of an obsession with uncharted places. The ancient kingdom holds many fascinating mysteries. One of the most intriguing of them is standing right before us. A great stone egg, lying in the corpse of an ancient kingdom. And this egg, is it warm? Certainly gives off a unique air. Can it be opened? There are strange marks all over it. I do so love a mystery. Who knows what other marvels lie even deeper below us?
Na, mi nobis.
For so long I felt drawn here. So many tales full of wonders and horrors. No longer could I resist. Just had to see it for myself. And what a time I chose to arrive. This dead world has sprung to life. Creatures are riled up and the earth rumbles. The air is thick. I wonder what could have brought it all about.
Goa, nudo Mac.
Preserved in this ruin. That old nail alone. To persevere in this ruin, that old nail alone just won't be enough. Though that's no problem. One only has to look around. Plenty have come before us, and most have met their grisly end. Many more equipped than you or I. Sure they wouldn't mind were a fellow explorer to relieve them of their tools. A kindness, really. The dead shouldn't be burdened with such things.
Na, mi nobis.
You pass that town above? What a gloomy little place. And such majesty hidden right beneath. Suppose that's why they're all headed down here. Who could resist all such possibilities? Truly a marvel. And yeah, that's where his dialogue begins to repeat. So we'll leave him to marvel at this big egg with little masks on it. And we'll go about our merry way. And head towards progress. By which I mean back up to Dartmouth. Because it's probably quicker to go up there and use the stag station to get back than it is to just head straight there. Do you have anything else to say now that I've brought these guys back?
Oh, what a turn. Our shopkeep's come home. Just wandered back in. Hope for grand tales of his time below. but he seems to remember almost nothing. Maybe it was all too much for him. If you're interested in his wares, watch out. He drives a hard bargain, that one. No competition, that's the problem. It's bad for the market. Not that he's complaining. Never thought I'd see such a thing. The stag station has opened. That building lay silent even before my time. Oh, I've heard the tales of the glorious lines. A web of tunnels running all through the kingdom. Not that I'll be traveling them, mind you. Quite content where I am. You visit that temple? A strange building, I've heard, though I'd never dared the journey myself.
I mean, it's literally right there, dude. It's like a few seconds away, but whatever. Like,
The braver among us went there to pray. Said they felt at peace within the walls. After a while, they stopped going. I wonder what changed. A young couple's recently taking up residence in the house beside the station. Seems they're running a map shop, which may excite adventurous types like yourself. She's a tall bug, the wife. I told them to take a larger house, especially given they're all empty, but they like the look of that one. The way she has to bend to get through the door, I wouldn't put up with it myself.
and it's just the bench spiel again. Let's carry on. Just take the checkpoint, update our map, head towards that big skull in the middle. Who knows what it could be? Maybe it's candy. Okay, yeah, you can hit me when I do that. God, I thought I was being so clever. Oh, poop. Well, my Fear of the Fallen's active, but, I think I'd much prefer... Oh, that's clever. The little hidden area where he's likely to hit through it. Very clever. But... yeah, these platforms, you can just completely bypass him. I just, felt that I needed a bit more cash. And, that looks very much like a no-go, doesn't it? Don't think it's even possible. Right now. Just, a lot of regular little weak bugs there to, get your soul up, get your health up. If you've lost any against that dude. Guys with the big Havel clubs. And here we have our first boss, the False Knight. Now, interestingly... oh, wait. Gonna say, interestingly, he is completely optional. I think maybe you have to wait until that bit. But you do have to... actually, oh, there it is. Yep, you can just leave if you want. Okay then. Now, one thing you may have noticed is that, until we get him into that state and start hitting his face, we're not actually, generating soul. Here's the False Knight. Most of this armor isn't actually his body, so we're not getting soul from hitting him. Okay, that was just bad. It continues to be bad. Hopefully it's not too difficult to get a read on all of his attacks. When he jumps with the mace, it can be a little bit confusing as to which attack he's doing, if he's just doing a regular jump or if he's doing the jump attack. But nonetheless. There we go. We've just kind of killed this poor guy just completely unnecessarily. But we do kind of need that city crest. I mean, it's not necessary, you can finish the game without it, but if you're doing like the standard route, you probably do need it. And also, yeah, his mace was also a little bug. Can I juggle it? No, it doesn't seem like I can. Oh well. And we get a whole big pile of treasure. Is there anything further down that way? I don't think so. Oh yeah, that's I think that takes us back to where Cornifer was. But progress is up this way. Enter this rather intimidating structure here. And rest on a bench. Now we'll talk to this guy to continue, but I believe that will have to wait till next time. I think I'll put a cut in here. So until then, I've been Marvelexa. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.